Alright, since I got all this time to myself, I work nights and I have no life and I don't have friends to hang out with because everybody's asleep. I'm going to try to learn something new. I'm going to try to learn Olympic weightlifting. I have zero experience with Olympic lifting other than just farting around in the garage. I've been watching Zach Telander videos. He's an Olympic weightlifting coach. And I'm following along step by step. I'm going to start with the power snatch because that one looks the least complicated of all of them. So if I can master the power snatch, which is it looks fairly straightforward, then we'll see. Maybe I can teach myself how to do an actual snatch, or maybe we'll progress to the clean and jerk. We'll see. So I'm going to break it down step by step.
Not many people learn the power snatch. Because it looks pretty daunting. It's one fluid movement from the floor to overhead. It's really explosive and it's relatively technical. But once you get the gist of it, it's actually a fairly simple movement. It's when we start to try to get underneath the bar and be really efficient in that, which is basically just the snatch or the full snatch. So the key is actually just standing tall, pulling your scabs together, pushing your head through the ceiling, standing tall always. When you start to, get tired, you start to scrunch over a little bit like this. So it is easier to get into the hip pocket when you stand tall. There, and pull the arm overhead. Okay? Come around, get close to biceps to ears. That's a pretty good position. Now you can run. So that's the overhead position. It's pretty self-explanatory once you get up there. Really just focus on locking the elbows really hard. Wow, and just go like this. Pull it up with the elbows leading. We're gonna pull right to about the center of your chest. Go ahead, pull. Good, perfect. One more time. Okay, so the idea is we're gonna do what's called a very strict pull and lift. Go ahead, try that. Good. Lean as much as you can with the elbows. Perfect. One more. Alright. Good. Relax. So a lot of the way that it goes up with arms, drop and catch. Okay? Think about it like a high pull, whatever, like a typical bodybuilding high pull. But you're gonna come here and drop. Okay? Go ahead. Elbows. That's actually pretty good. That's good. Up. Drop. Good. One more. That's it. Good. This one is actually gonna be the easiest part of the progression. We still want to use the arms. Jump. Go ahead. Good. Pretty easy. Right. Hands on your toes, jump, catch. Go ahead. On your toes, let that bar come out. And you're going to let that, hear the rattle in the bar. Okay? I can actually get my elbows a little bit higher here. Okay? Take your time. Get out here. When it comes in, bring the hands to you. Instead of your hips to the hands, bring the hands in. Okay? See? Good. Now when your hips came in, just keep them back. Just keep them back. Like, the arms can do a lot here. Come in. Straight up. Not in. High pull. Catch. Okay? Good. Let's go now. Good. Don't change too much about that turnover. Kind of slow. Yeah. Yeah. better you can blend those two. Grab the bar a little bit tighter. You'll fall. There we go. Yeah. That might help a little bit. And another thing you can do too is get your knuckles, kind of point them down. Right? Keeps your elbows long, but it also shortens that a little bit. Right? Contact your mind. Right? Yep. Come on. Don't have to reach that. Stay in. Good. Now we'll need perception reason. Because now we know where the bar is coming from instead of having to guess and have that weight be in our hands. So now what we're going to do, same exact drill. Below the knee, do same exact drill below the knee, and what I want you to do is touch the floor nice and slow and go. So just a touch and go rip. Just the same drill that we did before. Yes. Good, man. You're not reaching back. There it goes. Beautiful. And the reason this part of the progression is because a lot of times people are really good with the weight in their hands. Coming from a standing posture is a lot easier than grabbing a dead bar. I'm sure you know this when you're teaching someone that you're not going to relax, but you are going to relax. Yeah. That makes any sense at all. Where'd you at? Thanks, Kennedy. Nice and slow. Good. Find your spot. Set up. And go. Good. Couple things from one from the floor, and Allen does these things, so it's like, it's like you have pretty good positions, so for a beginner, they might not be in those positions, and I would have to correct them. What you want to do when you stand up on the barbell, it doesn't have to be.
One of my physical limitations is I have I've got a curve in my spine, so I have to be careful because I get comfortable standing like this, and I have to remind myself to tighten everything up. That's why my gut hangs out. But it's just something people comment all the time. You got an arch in your back, and and it's something that's, I have to constantly fight it. When I was younger, I almost had to have surgery because it was really bad, but it was actually strength training that helped with my posture issues. It'll never completely go away, but I can mitigate it by reminding myself to keep tight.
On the barbell, it doesn't have to be touching your head. It's not a deadlift. Okay? So the line that we made up on our toes, stay your shins touch, I don't care whatever it is. If you want knees, hips, shoulders are the good, I would say now a little bit. That's fine. Good. Nice and slow. That what you should try to though is that you want to do power movements. Snatching, power snatching is one of the most powerful movements you can do. You want to do those in the front half of your workout. That way you're not fatigued. And then you go on to strength and accessory or whatever. There are people that have done strength before it. It's a little bit more advanced. If you're going to do this, definitely do it in the front half of your workout. Like I said before, it doesn't matter. Well, it's important to understand that. Right, so as far as load goes, it's mentioned before it. It's a little bit more advanced. If you're going to do this, definitely do it in the front half of your workout. And like I said before, it doesn't matter what day you do.
And set some reps for this. What would you suggest?
Well, it's important to understand that like movement is king, right? So whatever your technique will allow, and you're probably going to end up warming up to that, right? So wherever that line, the technique line is, you're probably going to have to warm up to that point and then do your sets. Yeah.
All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. That. Thank you very much for teaching me. I actually learned quite a bit.
2019, by the way, folks. So, my total, he's not loud enough. Here. I like the white print.
Yeah, so a couple reasons for doing that. You're using more legs. Yeah, doing the competition. If you're using more legs, you're probably gonna last a little longer than you fall back into the tire. Why?
I'll do anything to last long.
You're ground with a flying grip. You pick the tire up, but also the tire finishes at a higher line.
There's also like legitimately a pain threshold in this, like a abrasive. Like this metal just seeping into the crease in my arm. I'm not enjoying it. Like around the stones, like it just fucking rips my forearm.
No different than someone who's front squatting up. And out. Try to.
So as you can see, I'm starting completely from scratch with this. Now, I guess that's not entirely fair because I have a really good base of strength. Like, you know, I spent many years doing squats, deadlifts, overhead presses. So, in a way, it puts me at a little bit of a disadvantage because of my mind wants to Rambo the weight. You know, if I don't get the swing properly, I want to use brute force to move it into place. And what I'm really trying to learn is technique. Now, just for all you guys who are wondering about, you know, age and competing and all that, I've been working out for a long time, but I didn't have my first powerlifting competition until I was 40 years old. And that meet here in Nevada at a small Express Fitness, I took the state records, and that got me hooked. All my life I played sports. I played basketball, but I blew my knees out and I wasn't able to do that stuff anymore. So the only thing I really could do was weight training, and I finally found a sport that I could do at the age of 40 years old, and it seemed like I was pretty good at it. I'll be 47 this year, and I'm poised to take some national records. But more importantly, you know, I want to try new things out. I want to learn new skills. I want to see what I can accomplish. So this is something entirely new for me. And I got to tell you, it is a lot harder than it looks. The technical aspect of it is just incredible. If any of you guys are wondering who I was listening to while I was performing these lifts, his name was Zach Telander. He's a Olympic weightlifting coach. I was watching him try to teach Allen Thrall how to do this lift, and I was following along with him. So that what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this lift down into its components and train for 4 weeks. I'm going to just a couple days a week I'm going to dedicate just to this lift, and I will make a video to see how I progress. And in 4 weeks I'm hoping to have the technique dialed in, and then combined with the strength that I already have, maybe I'll be able to get a couple of plates over my head. We'll see. And then from there, if this goes well and I don't hurt myself, I might try to get into the more technical lifts like the clean and jerk or something like that. But we'll see. Anyway, don't be afraid to try new stuff.